So here we are in front of the house, clearing up like mad, as you can see, after the 25th, I can't believe it, FOS Speed, which took place just a couple of days ago. And I thought it'd be fun to share with you some of the things that took place behind the scenes during the weekend. This year we celebrated Ferrari's 70th anniversary. It's amazing, I remember us doing the 50th. Some fantastic cars. Look at that, that's the Surtees Formula One car, came all the way over from Alabama. There's a TR59, one of my absolute favourites. What I would do for one of those. So here we are, just going down the stairs. I spend quite a lot of time in the house, and Bernie's just arrived. We're making our way through the house. Tom Christensen is one of my absolute favourite racing drivers. He nearly always stays with us when he's here. He's had some epic runs at Goodwood, especially of course at the Revival, where his antics have become famous.
It's amazing to see them together, the different manufacturers, the different, and all the winning cars, you know, they are in the same
Untouched.
Shape. I know,
it's just great, isn't it?
They
look really, a bit of a shiver moment for you.
It was a great journey. And I look forward to drive it up the hill. It's a bit different,
which one are you
driving? Which one do you suggest? I will drive the first winning car from Audi, the R8, which of course is a very historic car from Audi. But in a way, I could have taken any of them.
And here I am with Gordon Murray, the great designer. Gordon's been coming to FOS Speed since the very first year, when actually he brought George Harrison with him.
It was sliding quite nicely, actually. I guessed it, the spring race and the damper race, I think. But it feels good. So nostalgic though. I was 19 when I drove this.
Really? And you built it yourself?
Yeah, the engine and the chassis, and it just sounds the same, steers the same.
Have you ever not had it? You've always kept it?
No, we lost the original one, but I had all the drawings, so we just finished making this one, yeah.
I wondered if you'd rebuilt it. How fantastic. Anyway, it looks great to have you here. Bernie's looking forward to seeing you.
Oh God, I've got to keep the old boy happy.
The FOS Speed is a very different way of approaching a motor show. It's a different type of platform. The public can actually experience the car, feel it, touch it, enjoy it, and for us that's really important. So it's a really dynamic experience. You see the cars all moving. We have lots of cars seen moving for the first time ever in the world at the FOS Speed. So the point is that you can sort of be there and you're in it, and it's very much a shared experience, and it's a dynamic experience. Kenny Brack, great to have you here after your fantastic performance last year in the P1.
No, thank you. Yes, it's always
Everyone loved it.
Yeah. Well,
Kenny, I hear you're driving the turbine Indy car, the STP car, which I drove once. It's a mad thing. It's like sort of a helicopter on the road.
It's unbelievable. You know, it's it's full power all the time, and if you want to stop, then you have to just brake, but you never let off the throttle. So it's a weird car to drive, but it was fantastic in the day. You led the Indy 500 in 1967, I believe, with Cornelli Jones. They broke down, but quick
It's an
car.
incredible thing. I just couldn't believe it. I took my foot off the brake for a second.
Yeah,
Suddenly I found the thing started to spool up, and I was off.
When I drive it, I always think, oh my goodness, what if I overheat the brakes? What
happens then?
You're going to take off.
And if you switched over to if you hit the big button yet, you've gone in just because there's a supersonic mode, isn't it? Where you hit the button and it goes even.
Yes.
It finds another, spools up even more.
Yes, so it's...
I know, I just can't imagine them leading. I mean, just racing doing 200 miles an hour.
I know, it's like... but in the day it was really, fantastic car.
Yeah.
And I guess for the fans, this sounds like a big jet fighter comes through,
It's like having a helicopter sitting behind you, isn't it? It's extraordinary.
Yeah.
Well, good luck with
and
that.
The smell.
It's terrifying. And the smell.
Yeah.
All that jet fuel.
So,
it's good.
Yeah, we're going to have some fun.
You will.
Thank you, Lord.
Okay. Thanks so much. I do quite a lot of interviews, needless to say, throughout the 4 days, and just try and kind of explain what I'm up to as I'm zooming around. He played a very important part in Goodwood's history. Not only was he a patron of the FOS Speed for me, but that was much later on. John actually drove in his very first motor race here at Goodwood. He actually saw his very first motor race at Goodwood. He was actually in it, amazingly, and he came second. So he has a great connection with this place, and it's wonderful to have Jane and the girls here today to celebrate John with this minute of noise we're going to put on in honour of him, all he's done for motorsport over the last how many decades? This is a great picture of Jackie Stewart, Bernie and Agostini and the back of all of them, there they are. What, three huge figures in motorsport. And that's Fabiano Ecclestone there, kissing Jackie, and needless to say Giacomo as well. This is a wonderful lineup of Surtees cars, and there's the wonderful Honda, one of my absolute favourite Grand Prix cars with those spaghetti pipes coming out the back, and there's Jane Surtees and her daughter with Bernie, and that's the wonderful Indy car, Ferrari Indy car that Everett Lauman's driving, followed by the Lancia Ferrari of the Bamfords there. And look at that, gorgeous there. Here I am, of course, with the main man himself. We were just on our way to see the great Ferrari display, and that's Mr. Reid Bigland, the new head of Maserati and Alfa Romeo, and Enrico Galliero, who's the commercial director of Ferrari. And it went well. I was really pleased with how the Ferrari moment worked in front of the house. Obviously, with these things, you don't get much chance to rehearse. And there's Ralph Speth, Jean Todt, and of course Chase Carey, the new boss of F1. We put a big effort into creating Future Lab. It's the first time we've done it, and with particular help from Siemens and Samsung, and we curated exciting technology from around the world, mostly to do with mobility and connectivity. And it was a unique thing. I think it's ever really been seen like that, quite like that before, and it was hugely popular. We had queues all weekend, and people loved seeing things like the Robocar, for instance, which we've got here, capable of 2,000 horsepower out of 4 engines apparently, and they weigh just literally a few kilos each. Quite incredible power, incredible power to weight ratio. And they assure me that next year we could have 6 cars running at once, all up the hill, racing each other. So that should be pretty interesting. This is a little chap who asked if he could pop in and see me and just say thanks for the weekend, which I was really touched by. Okay, Sam says about the orange. When did you start doing it then?
So we only had about 6 weeks in total, including design time, to do this. So we spent about 3 weeks with the designers designing all the parts, and then we had just over 3 weeks to build it. So we worked very hard and worked all the hours. Yeah.
2,000 into 6 into 2 weeks is long days.
So all the really detailed parts are all pre-built. So just had photos of the car and then built by eye.
And here I am, two great drivers, one world champion, Damon Hill there, of course, and Mark Webber, who interviewed Bernie for me on the Sunday afternoon. We're standing in front of all the Williams cars, celebrating 40 years of Williams Grand Prix. It was a great moment. We shot it, I think, we did the photo 3 times in the end, because we kept finding that we hadn't got one of the drivers in, then one of the drivers turned up, and then right at the end, Nico turned up, and so we had to do it literally all over again, but in the end we got them all in, and that's Claire Williams there talking to Bernie. Nico very kindly came down to the Cartier lawn for me to meet the guests.
Come on, here we go. There we go. Oh, brilliant.
And guys, just over here, please.
He
hasn't practiced, right?
Never beaten me, huh?
You joking?
Never beaten me.
It's because you cheat.
With backgammon. I've never lost it.
Oh, really?
But not a single game.
No way.
It's true.
Yeah. In our history of
You have
playing.
to come up in the
2 games
orangery,
only,
there's a
but
board
anyway.
there.
You got a board up there
practice,
for you.
yes. So now I
I'm
understand.
undefeated.
Are you driving something, Bernie, up the hill once? No?
Pardon?
You don't feel like driving something up the hill?
Yeah, he's coming up with me. I'm driving him in my old
Can't be bothered.
I'm sitting.
old AC.
Are you going together?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No way.
Later
Okay.
on, you'll be there. We'll all be there.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll be in the Mercedes then.
Okay. See you in a bit then.
Same batch.
Yeah.
See you in a bit. You're right.
So here's Nico popping into Cartier for me to talk to all their guests following the judging of the Concours event at Cartier Studio Lux.
Amazing, and even me having raced against the British driver and beaten the British driver.
This is the lovely AC my grandfather designed in the 1930s. I thought it'd be the right car to take Bernie up the hill in.
Well, Bernie, it's fantastic to have you here with us. We've loved it.
Well,
Everyone's loved seeing you. It's been just great.
Been super.
And how's it been? Have you had a fun time? It's all
Great. And thanks to you, it's been super.
This is lovely, isn't it? So this old thing, my grandfather designed in 1936, and he was a good car designer. And he went on to build a track at Goodwood basically in 1948.
I think Bernie enjoyed it. It was a great experience actually. Everyone clapped and cheered a lot as he went up, and I think he was really touched by the warmth of this genuine warmth and affection that there was for him. We are coming back, having been up the hill and coming into the carriage circle and then getting ready for the big moment. So we've now come up through the house and coming out onto the balcony, and they're all amazing. There's the crowd to celebrate Bernie, and the plan was for Mark Webber to do a quick interview, and there's Ron and Jean Todt also up there to celebrate the big moment. Nico obviously giving everyone a good soaking, and he seemed to enjoy that.
Mad Mike Widett, the greatest drifter in the world. Mike's been here for like 2 weeks, making films and all sorts of things here at Goodwood, driving all over my grass actually and destroying it. Have you had a good time? Has it been
mate,
good?
it's the best, and this is what we like every year. Like I said in prize giving, that the team have been flat out fixing the car, and people, it's a demonstration, but we push 100%, and I drive 100%, and that's what Goodwood's all about, and showcasing. People come and see their favourite Formula One from the 50s or whatever, and it's a museum piece, but it'll actually get raced up the hill.
You had any big moments? Has it all been pretty straightforward?
Every corner's a moment.
Here's me at the prize giving end of the day. This is a big moment for me always, actually, just because the weekend's over, which is a massive relief. And no one's going up the hill anymore, and we just have a fab time.